Greetings Internet, we're Dispelled, a free metal groove formation from the Netherlands, the south of the Netherlands. And my name is Mark, I'm the guitarist and the lead singer. And
my name is Rocco, I'm the bassist and backing vocalist.
And we were asked to do this short little, this interview for Antichrist magazine, and thank you guys for that, thank you for asking us. And one of the first things they asked us is how did we get with the name for the band? And to be completely honest, I don't really know how we got to it. We were just looking for a band name, and this is kind of something that got in, and we all liked it. So
it stuck.
Yeah, it kind of stuck. So that's that. How we are experiencing this quarantine, this time of quarantine, which is
well, it sucks.
It sucks. It does really suck. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to write and working on our show and stuff like that. We're trying to make the best of it, but I mean, after all, we're all still stuck inside.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah. So besides that, we all have our personal little hobbies. Like we play video games, we play card games, stuff like that, and. Just practice, a lot of practice. Our old songs, our new songs. We're, as I said, we're currently writing some new songs with new techniques to write them between us.
So when the quarantine is lifted, we can come back with an amazing new show.
Complete new set list. At least we're aiming to do that. So,
We're looking forward for that.
Totally, man. Well, as I said previously, we are from the south of the Netherlands, from a little town called Zierikzee. Which is probably like really difficult to pronounce for most of you. But it's not that big of a town. It's like 16,000 people living there.
Most.
Yeah, most, something like that. And it's quiet. It's like more quiet than usual because off season it's just nothing to do, and that's one of the main reasons why we're playing in a band. Just need something to do.
Yeah, well, like the main difference now is. We don't get a lot of tourists. Normally in the summer it's we're filled with tourists, but there are just a few, and we have normally some festivals or small shows at our local stage, but they're closed now as well. So no festivals or shows this year in Zierikzee.
Yeah, well, probably won't be this year because they extended the quarantine period over here until the 31st of August. So just got to sit that out.
Yeah.
Which is convenient but horrible. So next question. The Box, our album, which is it's our first release actually. We released that on the 8th of February this year, and also feel free to check it out on Spotify, Deezer, YouTube, anywhere online. But we recorded that on like a weekend because we wanted to help some people out to get to the US, record their shit over there, and Tommy Lee's studio actually. But the Box is basically a compilation of songs we did throughout the years. We've been playing 3 years in this formation now. I mean, we've been playing longer together, but 3 years in this formation. And you can hear the progress, our progress as in musicians, as in songwriters, as in people. Yeah, as a whole, you know. You can hear the progress throughout the songs because it's like some older stuff, some newer stuff. Newer stuff tends to be a bit heavier on like
technicality.
Technicality, and in my opinion as well. But you can hear that in the lyrics as well, by the way, because like the older stuff is just we tried to make a story, like a concept album out of the whole thing, but we at some point just cut that off because we had so many greater ideas, we thought.
And we just couldn't fit into the story.
Yeah.
So we just decided to use the songs we already made for the story and just use them as separate songs. You can still find it in the album in some lyrics if you really look for it. But the newer songs, we just decided to put them on as well because we thought they were better and just sounded greater than the other than the story. More aggressive than the story songs.
And that's kind of direction we're trying to head now.
That's why there's why it's not a whole concept album anymore. We just decided to put all our great songs together and make that the album.
So I mean, with the lyrics as well, like the older stuff, there's still a lot of emotion in there, but like in the newer ones, I just, because of the experience throughout the years, it's easier to implement the feeling or a certain experience in there, and
yeah, now it's making stories of the things you've experienced, instead of just trying to make up a story out of nothing.
Yeah, and the experience are in there, but you probably won't, even if, well, no, you probably won't be able to pick that out of the songs.
Know what the exact situations were, because it's a person's interpretation
Yeah.
of a certain situation, but the feeling that's put into the lyrics and the songs, that's what we can send to the people that listen to our music, instead of just straight up telling the story.
Yeah, totally. The next question that we've got is about the cover art and how we got it and stuff like that. So the box, I mean, it's
pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty self-explanatory. It's basically an explanation of the lyrics from the box. Kind of a psychedelic, surreal world. It's one of the things I say, the world's a box, feels like my living room. And
yeah, that's basically where the cover art comes from. Yeah. It's a living room outside of existence, basically.
Interdimensional, demony, stuff like that.
Well, the next question we got is about the importance of having a label or finding a label. Well, we don't think it's about the importance of having a label per se, but having the right label that will want to work with you and want to help you, instead of just taking the rights to your music.
Yeah, that's like, because of course it's important to get a label. It's really important actually, because it takes a lot of weight off of the shoulders of the artists, and when they're within small management, it takes a lot of weight off of the management. So it gives more room for the artist or band to work on their music and not worry about business stuff, you know. It's yeah, so it is important, but always watch out with what you're signing and then what you're getting into, and maybe even get like a friend who's into law, or even a lawyer, to look into the contracts to see if you're not getting fucked over, you know. We got asked about any gigs we had in the coming period that we had to cancel, and yeah, there's been a few, like some open air festivals and stuff like that. We had some things planned for the Easter, but of course that was cancelled. So yeah, there's been a few things that we had to cancel, sadly.
Yeah, because we were working on new stuff and a new show. We're really looking forward to bringing that to new people, also people who've seen us before. So we could show them we've really improved and we want to work on our music and want to work on our show.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of the situation in the world right now, we're unable to do that.
Some epic wins and fails and stuff that we've had in our experience playing live is well, I know one that's from like our first gig, which I actually still have recordings from, which is kind of funny to listen back and kind of rip into. But yeah, at some point at the end of the show, we had we had some time left, and the audience was like, "Yo, we want to hear more," which is of course always good. But at that point, we didn't have more, so we were like, "Yo, what the fuck are we gonna play?" You know, like there's nothing that we can actually do anymore that would fit the band. Like we're not playing a Green Day song on a metal gig, you know. And at some point, the guitarist started playing something, and it was something that we had practiced during our practice sessions, and
hadn't
we
really done anything with.
We didn't have anything with that, and we kind of just stuck with that, and well, we started playing that, and
the guitarist just started playing something. The drummer and I followed, and well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm grunting and because of the not so good sound at that venue, I could just like scream some shit, and people wouldn't be able to like actually hear what I was saying. So it didn't really matter, just giving the right like shouts and stuff at the right moment, and it actually sounds really sick.
Yeah, people thought it was an actual song we rehearsed. like in practice, but we have never done anything like it.
No.
So yeah, we can count that up as a win. We also, fails also happen, of course. One time we were playing a gig on an open air festival, and the strap of my bass came loose while I was playing, and I needed both my hands also to hold up the bass, and the guy, so that was the fail, but it actually turned into a win, I guess, because a guy from the audience jumped onto the stage, hooked the strap back onto my bass so I could just continue playing. So yeah, I guess we can count it up as another win, actually.
Well, I do know one fail though. Like one time we were playing also on an open air festival thingy, and we already were kind of late because we were playing. Although I was working somewhere and kind of took too long. But yeah, we started playing, and during the first song, my entire pedal board cut out. I was like, "Fuck, what to do?" I couldn't play any further because nothing came through. So I was just standing there with the mic in my hands, trying to fuck with the pedal board to make it work again. And then, like the rest of the show, it did work, luckily. But
yeah,
kind of sucks that it didn't at the beginning.
I guess we can count that up one. That's a fail.
That's definitely a fail.
The next question we got is about recent heavy music that either impressed us or really surprised us. And one thing that really impressed me was the new album by Demonic Death Judge, The Trail. It's a stoner doom band, but I really like the new vibe they're going for, and it's just song after song is just heavy riffs, one after another, so that really caught my attention.
Yeah, really good album. Another thing that it's not been that long ago. Live metal by Sun, which you can't really count as. I don't really know if I can count that as metal, but heavy guitars and it's just good. It's all their work I really appreciate, and it's just really good in my eyes. Same with
something completely different on the spectrum. The new album by Igor.
That's not necessarily completely different because they make metal as well.
Yeah, but one is drone and the other is breakcore almost.
Fair point, yeah.
But yeah, Igor's new album is really heavy, more metal than the last one. And the song with Corpse Grinder is just sick.
It's just, savage. It's fucking good. Is there more? Also another one that's not really recent. I think it's like out for 2 years now, but it's still really good. Well, no, not, I think a year. Maybe it's out for a year. But welcome to Bonkers, I think it's called, by Necrogoblicon. Yeah. They're a melodical death metal band with a goblin theme and just really catchy hooks and heavy riffs and.
Oh, and let's not forget about Ginger.
Ginger, yeah, it's something I recently discovered. They're
a new album.
Yeah,
fucking good.
Sure is. So the next and final question: our plans for the near future, and well, as we explained previously, it's a lot of working on like new songs and working on our performance, and like so when we can actually play again, because we don't know how long this bullshit's gonna last. Like if we can actually play again, we'd be there with a completely new show and
new set, new
music, like
new
better
everything.
moves, new everything. Fuck yeah, man!
And hopefully. With all this writing, we can go back into the studio by the end of this year.
Yeah, we were planning on going back into the studio by the end of this year, and
hopefully bring you.
It's gonna be longer. It's gonna be heavier, and we all want you to check it out when it's there. So from our chilling couch, which we do like 5% of the writing maybe, we would like to thank you very much for watching. We would like to thank Antichrist magazine very much for asking us to do this interview, and go check us out. Hope to see some of you at one of our shows, maybe in the past future, when we can actually play again.
Yeah, stay safe, take care of each other, and hopefully we can get some gigs going soon.
Oh.